welcome to Renae's Reads. Do we like that title? I don't know. I don't know if we like it, but welcome. We are going to be talking about a book that I love. You ever like know something is going to be good even without like testing it out, without knowing really anything about it? That's like me and pink lemonade candles and pink lemonade anything. I know it's a fact in the world that I'm gonna love pink lemonade anything. I don't know why, I just love pink lemonade. It's just one of those things. This book is like pink lemonade to me. I saw the cover and I was like, Hathor and the prince. I like princes. And then I read the back of the cover and I was like, ooh, Hathor is looking for a man and a prince? Sign me up. And then I read a little more and it was like, this is going to be historical fiction, enemies to lover, witty banter, black people in high society England. I go, yeah, go ahead, sign me up. So thank you so much to Net Galley and the publisher for getting me this advanced reader copy of this book. It came out last Friday and you can get it right now. And so let's get into it. I'm not gonna share any spoilers. I'm going to be very careful, but I really want you all to read this book. It is my first 5-star book of the year. And so I'm just saying, it was good with a capital G-O-O-T or G-O-O-D-T. It was good. So basically this book is about Hathor and basically her parents are very high established people in England. It's a black family who is very close to the crown, the Queen of England, and basically they host sort of like this gathering for the week for all the young ladies who are needing to get married and all the young men who are needing to get married, for all of them to meet, greet, mingle, and fall in love. Well, fall in love is kind of a strong, but like meet and then get engaged basically. So Hathor is one of the Dubell siblings. This is the 3rd book in that series. I don't know if I've said that already, but this is the 3rd book in the series, and spoiler alert, I did not read the first 2, but I am gonna go back and read the first 2. I really like Hathor, and so like I'm not sure how I'll feel about the other siblings, but I really like Hathor. So basically, she is it has in her mind, one of the princes is going to be here. She's like, I'm going to marry a prince. Unbeknownst to her, she has already made an enemy of this man. And then when she sees him, she knows that. And she knows that they are enemies. And they spend a lot of time being enemies in the book. But oh my goodness, once they turn that corner and become friends, well, first they become acquaintances, you know, with the same goal of destroying each other's lives. And then they become friends. And then they become a little bit more than friends. And then they become friends who like each other. And then they become people who are in love, I would say. I think that Hathor and Wilhelm are the best match for each other. They are so similar. They're both strong-headed. They are both people who are trying to carve out who they are in a society that has lots and lots of rules and lots of stipulations on how they do things. I think that Hathor is very bold and very like confident in herself, and she is very much like, I'm going to do this my way and I will make sure that you hear what I have to say about this, even though like it's not proper for women to talk this out of turn. Even though things are not proper for her, she still holds and knows the rule. She just chooses to go about things her own way. And I think that Wilhelm is the same way. He is very bold, but his boldness looks a little different. He's a man, so he gets to have freedom to have various partners and to like do whatever he wants, long as he doesn't like upset the crown. So this book was so good. I enjoyed every minute of it from the beginning to the end. I feel like I read it so fast because I was just like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? So the first half I feel like was like made sense. It was enemies to lovers. They decided that they liked each other, we're gonna get engaged, propose, and then everything hits the fan. And that's all I'm going to say about the rest of the plot, because honestly you're going to have to read this for yourself to find out what happens after that. I mean, I feel like saying that they're lovers isn't necessarily a spoiler, because like the trope, like they're a part of this trope, and so you know they're going to become lovers. But honey, there are some things that I had not anticipated happening in that second half. There's a couple of things I did not anticipate happening in that second half. but it was so good. It was so good. I felt like the writing was beautiful. I felt like the world building, even though I hadn't read the 2 previous books, I felt like the world building in this book made it so that this book can stand on its own and you don't have to read the other ones to understand what's going on, at least in my opinion. I'm gonna go read them, but I have this copy and so that's what I read. I would say that I gave this book 5 stars. Obviously my first 5-star book of the year. I think that it was well done. I honestly did not have any complaints about it. I felt like the romance was there. I felt like the enemy part was there. I felt like the characters were very lovable and diverse. I felt like there was enough drama to keep it spicy, but not enough drama to where you're like, oh my gosh, another thing happening, oh my gosh, now this thing is happening. It was very appropriate and very easy peasy. So in my mind, this is what the cover of the book looks like. So Hathor is obviously described, but in my mind, this is kind of what Wilhelm looks like. Obviously this is Tanisha's imagination, so like he might not look like this, but in my mind, this is how he looked. And yes, I'm so excited. I hope that you go out and buy this book. It is available now. You can purchase it wherever you purchase books. It came out on Friday, so you are not missing anything by picking it up today. And thank you again to Net Galley and the publisher for getting me this early advanced reader copy book. And I hope that you enjoyed as much as I did. Thanks so much. I will see you all next time. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a book emoji and or leave me other historical fiction romance books that are sort of in the same time period, like Bridgerton sort of vibes, which I've never read, but maybe I need to. But like Bridgerton kind of time period, Pride and Prejudice time period, and now Hathor and the Prince time period for me. Thanks so much, friends. I will see you guys next Monday. Peace out. I love you all so much, and bye.